Hi everybody, Harris Williams here. Today we're going to explore the zone/gap blocking assignment. So first, let me give you a little brief overview of what the zone/gap blocking assignment is. So basically, the zone/gap blocking assignment is used for when you want a player to be responsible for a specific zone or gap responsibility. So what a zone/gap responsibility is basically it's the space in between two players. So we have the A gap, the B gap, the C gap, and then the D. And then if you have another player out here, it can be the E, and then it can go on and so forth. So basically, the player is going to be responsible for an area on the field. So what we'll see now is we'll actually input a zone/gap blocking assignment into the right guard right now. So we're going to click on the right guard, then we're going to click on block, and then we have zone/gap. And what you can first do is you can simply click on the player that you want him to block, and he'll be responsible for the player's area that they're in. For example, we click on the tackle here, and he's not responsible for the tackle, so to speak. He's responsible for the area that the tackle is in. So if we click on more options, you'll see that he's blocking direction is the play side, offensive play side, and then he's responsible for the B gap. So he's responsible for the play side B gap. So what that means is if this tackle decides to cross the right guard's face post-snap, and then the Sam decides to fill, the right guard won't chase this tackle across his face. He'll probably give presence to help out with the center, but will continue on up to the Sam, as the Sam will be filling his zone/gap responsibility area. Now, another question I get commonly is, how do I add a double team? Well, that's a great question. First, what you can do to add a double team is you can click less options here, and then you can set it as look for double team. What that does is if his zone/gap responsible area is not, if there's nobody there, he'll look for a double team. So let's try it out for the right tackle here. So we'll click on the right tackle, then we'll click on block, and we say select zone/gap, and then we select look for double team. We click more options, and you'll notice he's responsible for his offensive play side gap. So no matter what formation you use, wherever this right tackle is, he'll be responsible for whatever his play side gap is. You can set it such that he's responsible for a specific location, and you have all different types of zone/gap responsibility locations down here, or you can just leave it, or you can simply click on the player you want him to block. Now, back to what we originally were talking about, the double teams. You can see he'll look for a double team, both play side and backside, and then you'll also see his double team responsibility. So if the player that he's going to look for a double team is on him or is in the gap, he'll look to double team. So right now what you're seeing is there's actually nobody inside his gap right now. So what he's going to naturally do is he's going to double team the tackle up to the second level player that is inside his gap. So as we can see, the second level player is not in his gap and really hasn't declared himself to be in his gap. So what we'll see is if, for instance, this tackle crosses face, this tackle, the right tackle will pick up the tackle, and then the Sam, if he decides to fill, the right guard will pick it up, making it super simple for you to set up these blocking assignments. I hope this was helpful. Please stay tuned for more information on how to properly utilize MentalRep, and keep repping it.